Welcome to It's Happening in Grand Prairie. I'm Georgia Clemson, and we are still socially distancing, of course, and we have guests for you today. Our first guest will be telling you a COVID-19 update, and that is Cindy Mendez. Cindy, tell us about the new COVID-19 testing in Grand Prairie.
Okay, well, we are super excited to announce that starting Tuesday, May 26th, the city has contracted with ND Medical Group to provide drive-through testing on Tuesdays and Thursdays and at-home testing on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So residents and employees of Grand Prairie businesses can call to schedule an appointment. The drive-through site is going to be at Veterans Park Event Center at 925 Conover.
Cindy, how would someone prove that they were a resident?
Well, there's a variety of documents that can be brought. This can be a photo ID, it can be a utility bill, a water bill, car registration, or any other kind of similar document that has their name and address on it.
Do you have to pre-qualify for an appointment?
Yes, you do. There's two sets of groups, those who are symptomatic and those who are asymptomatic. For those who are symptomatic, anybody can come. But those who are asymptomatic have more restrictions, and we're following the FEMA site requirements, and those include age 65 and older who are asymptomatic, people who are essential personnel, workers from grocery stores or essential retailers. This will also include anybody with an underlying health condition like diabetes or heart disease, lung disease.
How long will the city be offering this service?
So currently we have plans through June, but this may be extended if we have demand for these services.
Cindy, how about the people who are at home and can't get to the site?
Okay, so people can make appointments Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8 to 5 if they are symptomatic and they are disabled or do not have transportation to get to a drive-through site.
Cindy, is there any more information you would like to share with us about COVID-19?
Many city buildings and offices will start opening on Tuesday, May 26th. There'll be a full list on the website as to which city facilities will be opening. It's important to remember, even as we open, that the disease is still out there and we still need to be cautious. Those going out in public should be wearing face coverings. We should be sanitizing our hands as much as possible and also maintaining social distancing. A full list of information on COVID-19 can be found on our website at gptx.org/COVID-19.
Thank you so much for joining us, Cindy, and thank you for that good information. We'll be right back. Welcome back. And now we'd like to welcome our next guest, Caitlin Milligan, who's going to give us some great ways to relieve stress. Caitlin, tell us some things that people could do every day to relieve stress.
And hi Georgia, thank you so much for having me on. I do want to stress that I am not a mental health professional, but I can share some of the information we've learned that helps inform the way we do programs here at the library. So I think a lot of us are really overwhelmed right now, and something really easy that we can try to do every day is just meditation. The Wellness Society recommends belly breathing, and so this is very simple. Just breathe in for 4 seconds, let your belly expand while you're doing that, hold that for 2 seconds, and then blow that out for 6 seconds. And this is something you can do every morning, in the evening, or whenever you're feeling really overwhelmed. You can do it for 5 or 10 minutes, or just as long as you need to until you feel better.
Caitlin, I try to keep an attitude of gratitude to keep me positive and focused. What are some suggestions that you have to keep people positive?
Yeah, so I think first and foremost, it's really important that we allow ourselves space to feel every emotion, including the negative ones. There's power in naming those emotions, but then we need to work on a strategy for how we're going to move forward. So one way to start just being more positive is to try something like a gratitude log. So hopefully you can think of a few things that you're grateful for right now, and you can maybe write those down or just sit and reflect on those. Some days it might be harder to do this than others, but that's one thing to help us just feel a little bit more positive throughout the day.
Caitlin, with the stay-at-home orders, some of us have developed some very bad habits. Now, do you have some suggestions to help get us back into shape?
Yeah, so I think I'm definitely guilty of this. A lot of us had good routines that helped us to be productive, and then we kind of lost those when we started staying at home. So some of us may have also picked up some good routines, things like taking a daily walk. If you're doing something like that, try to keep that going when you come home from work. It's a great way to get some fresh air, to see your neighbors. Other exercise routines that you're able to do are wonderful. The library has a lot of free resources. We have virtual programs too to show people different exercises. But also just don't be hard on yourself. If you miss that routine one day, every day is a new chance to start over.
Now, please give us a secret to de-stress at the end of the day.
I think it's really important when you come home that you try to disconnect from whatever anxiety you had throughout the day. So go home and do whatever your favorite escape is. Maybe that's reading, maybe it's going for a run, maybe it's talking to your friends. It's really important that we keep those connections to our friends and family, especially right now. But go home, watch your media diet. If you are watching so much news that it's giving you anxiety, maybe do a little bit less. It's important to stay informed right now. There's a lot of misinformation, but we don't need to overwhelm ourselves with news. And then as you're going to sleep, maybe that's a great time to try that gratitude log or meditation so that when you're going to sleep, those negative thoughts aren't following you into your dreams.
Caitlin, I'm feeling more relaxed already. Now give us some advice on how to talk to the children about the pandemic.
Yes, so it is really important that you're honest with children when you're talking to them about serious subjects. So have that conversation be developmentally appropriate for your child. And then remember that right now, even if your kids don't understand what's going on, that they feel something is off. So allow them the space to act out too, and do your best to listen to them. And in the same way we need to name our emotions, teach your children how to name their emotions and then come up with strategies for how they can move forward. It's also great to give your kids responsibility. Tell them things like, when you're washing your hands, you're helping protect other people. By not getting close to your grandparents, you're keeping them safe. That lets them feel like they're doing something to help. The other thing I would really recommend is to look up what Sesame Street is doing. They're producing some really excellent content right now. They're teaching everything from the importance of washing hands to dealing with really big emotions, and that's a great resource for parents and children.
Thank you so much, Caitlin. We will be right back.
In need of repairs for your home but falling short on cash? Have no fear, the City of Grand Prairie is here. Introducing the new Building Blocks Neighborhood Rebate Program. Select Grand Prairie residents may qualify for a rebate of up to $5,000 on home improvements. Enhancements from fence installment and tree trimming to exterior painting and landscaping are available. See if you meet the requirements by going to gptx.org/buildingblocks. It's all part of an initiative to keep Grand Prairie beautiful.
Welcome back, and welcome to our next guest, Blair Bartley, who will tell us about the Summer Reading Club. Blair, what's the theme this year?
Thank you so much for having me today, Georgia. I am so excited to tell everyone that our theme for the Summer Reading Club this year is Imagine Your Story. So obviously as a library, we love books, we love stories, so why not make it our theme? We're very excited.
How will the virtual Summer Reading Club work?
Yes. Awesome. So I'm really excited. We are not slowing down at all this summer. We are still bringing you just as many programs, and they're going to be all online this year. So we're still doing our Monday programs every Monday, 10:30 a.m., Facebook Live. We're going to have magicians, Zumba, animal programs, science programs. It's going to be so much fun. So you're not going to miss out on anything this summer as long as you are tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, and some Zoom meetings. It's going to be so much fun.
Blair, how will they track their reading time?
Great question. So in the past, we've had to come in and get a physical reading log to log in your hours. This year, I am so excited. I think this is the most I'm excited for. We're doing everything online. So we're going to have online logs this year through readsquared.com. And instead of making it hours-based, it's going to be challenge-based. So while we're all safe at home, we have so many ways for you to engage your minds. It's going to be all online and it's challenges, so you're going to have to read, that's still one, do one of our virtual programs counts. We also have all these cool databases that the library provides for free, so you can learn a new language, pick up a new instrument. So we believe that reading is more than just reading and that you can learn how to read through many different activities, and that is how our reading logs are going to work this year. You complete up to 5 challenges, you get a badge, and then for every 3 badges, kids are going to get a prize. Adults and teens, you're still going to be in drawings for weekly prizes. It's still going to be like all the other years where you read and you get prizes. It's going to be so much fun. Read Squared is so cool. I can't wait for y'all to get online and to dig deep into there because it's got so many fun things to offer you. It's going to run June through August, so make sure on June 1st that you log into grandprairie.readsquared.com.
Can we still win prizes?
Absolutely. So for every 5 challenges kids complete, they get a badge, and then for every 3 badges, kids will earn a prize. Adults and teens, it's going to be like every other summer that we've done. You will be put in for weekly drawings, and then we do have some big prizes for our adults and teens. We have iPads, Kindles, and AirPods to give away this summer. So be reading, be engaging with us, because we still have prizes to give out, and I am super excited for it.
Tell us more about the virtual programs.
Yes, so this summer we are going to be completely virtual. All of our regular programming as well as our special programming is going to be online. We're going to be going Facebook Live. We are going to have pre-recorded videos that are also going to be available on our YouTube channel, the city's YouTube channel. So sometimes when you're scrolling through Facebook, you might miss one of Miss Jennifer's fantastic programs, but we're going to have a link to that on our website so you can find it on YouTube later and come back to it at your own convenience. So there's no reason why you can't see all of our programs this summer, which is way cooler than in years past.
Blair, will there be a kickoff or closing ceremonies this year?
Our summer reading program is going to kick off on May 30th, 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. We're going to do Coachella. And so we figured we can't go out and see concerts right now, but we wanted to bring concerts to you. So on the hour from 10 to 2, we're going to do amazing STEAM crafts. Make sure you register by emailing me at bbartley@gptx.org to reserve your craft kit. And then you can pick them up with our no contact service, and you can craft along with us that day. And then on the half hour, we're going to have musicians performing, so it's going to be so much fun. June 1st, we start with our Monday programs, and we go strong all the way through August. August 3rd is going to be our book stock, which is like our grand finale back to school bash this year. It's going to work a lot like Coachella, so make sure to email me again so you can get one of our glow-in-the-dark kits for that, and we're going to have musicians. So this summer is going to be Imagine Your Story, music-filled, awesome, and I cannot wait.
Thank you so much to all of our guests for joining us today, and thank you as well. And I'm Georgia Clemson, reminding you that it's happening in Grand Prairie.